Okay, so this is my first real YouTube video, and today I'm just going to be showing you how to set up a leopard gecko tank. And in the future, I'm hopefully going to create more videos talking about the leopard geckos and how to handle them and all that. But today I'm just going to be talking about setting it up, and hopefully I'll talk about other stuff other than leopard geckos. So the size tank that you need is, the minimum is 10 to 20 gallon. 10 is perfect for one adult sized leopard gecko, so you can have them their whole life in a 10-gallon tank, and it's perfect. It can fit enough stuff. So what you really need, the necessities of life, I should say, I guess. You need a water dish, and it should be a shallow one, shallow and big enough to bathe in, and shallow also so that they don't drown accidentally. And it's also for drinking, even though they would drink the humidity off of stuff in the wild. And then for bedding, you can use paper towel like I'm using here. It's cheap. It's really cheap. And instead of just like getting reptile carpet, also you need 2 hides. So one you need on the warm side, because there's a heat mat under here. And so, oh, here he is. Here's my gecko. Guess he's a little sad right now, but here he is. His name is Gecko. So he's living here right now. It's a juvenile. It's a baby. They actually get to 10 inches in size. So you need all you need is a heat mat for heating, and on one side, and you just put the hide there. And then you need a cold/moist side, and you just spray it with water. I use a sprayer here to just moist the moss in it. And then the moss is supposed to keep the humidity in the hide, so it makes it easier for them to shed. Then I used a coconut I started to use it for a hide, but I actually just used it like that, so it just stands up. And then sometimes I just see him like standing there. So I just put it at the side right here, and you could also use it just a half coconut as a hide like that. So they could go in, but I already have 2 hides, so it's not really necessary, so I just use it for that. And then decorations are not necessary either, as you probably already know that. But I like to use them because it makes it look like in the wild. So I actually found this branch outside, and I washed it good, so I just set it like that. The only thing you really need to worry about from getting like stuff in the wild and on the outside instead of store-bought is that it could carry pesticides. So you need to be careful of that. But where I found it in my backyard, we have no pesticides, so that's good. And that's about it, what you really need for setting it up. If you use a heat lamp, this also would come in handy, because in the wild, the leopard geckos would come and they would get in the highest spot that they could to warm up in the sun. So this is good too, and I like how it looks. All together, all this, what you can feed them is mealworms, and I feed them large mealworms, even though he's a baby, and they're actually little, obviously, but yeah. That's the size that I feed my juvenile. So that's about it. I'll explain more hopefully in the next video about leopard geckos. So that's all.